You are now listening to Barco Boys.
Y'all funky ass up, y'all know the routine.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm down with loaded, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about 3 steps unfolded. I just need gotta come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot like Pippin.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you. I am the have-not mascot.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Some regular guys and gal having some real conversation. Get your funky ass up. You know the routine. Good morning. Good morning to the people. What's good, Fly? LBZ, what's good with y'all?
Good morning. Happy Monday.
What up?
Hey, man. Monday. Happy Monday, huh? It's Monday.
Happy Monday. Happy Monday.
Man, belated happy
Yeah, if y'all can't hear him, because I know he sound like he went out to me. I don't know. But happy Mother's Day. That's what he was saying.
Oh, thank y'all.
Fly, I don't know why you shaking your head. You going out. I don't know what you want me to say. Happy Mother's Day to the people. That's what he was saying. Happy belated Mother's Day, I believe. Yeah, happy belated Mother's Day to everybody, man.
Yes,
but yeah,
all
man.
the moms. Happy day. Happy day. Hopefully everybody was treated nice and special for one special day out of the year.
One special day.
One special day dedicated to the moms.
Shit, I thought every day was dedicated to the mom.
Yeah, yeah, right.
It's good with the people, man. Did y'all see the Verzuz? Because we didn't get to talk about it on Friday, man. But did y'all see the Verzuz? I don't know who y'all think won. I don't even know if y'all saw it, but who saw it out there, man? I saw it. I watched it. I said it was gonna be just how I said it. You saw a little bit of it.
I saw a little bit of it, but I don't really know too many of their songs, so I couldn't say one versus the other. But I didn't like half of it, so I don't know.
I'm about to say that it went exactly how I said it was gonna go. It went exactly how I said it was gonna go with the performance wise. As far as having the good songs, it let me know they both got classics. They got some classic records. I still think French won. Rick Ross got a little tipsy. I guess he was a little drunk, so I don't know towards the end. But yeah, they both did their thing.
Was that his mom that was out there, the lady with the blonde wig?
Who, Rick Ross?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I actually don't know, LB. I can't tell you. I just know that did you see it, Fly?
Yeah, I seen it.
What you thought about it?
I thought it was high. I thought it was kind of even. Once I seen they was doing features and Rick Ross started doing songs with features, I was like, it's fair game. Once it's fair game, now feature French he in the mix. Once he started doing the feature songs, he opened the door for French to kind of do whatever he wanted to do, and I thought that kind of put French Montana in the game. So it was kind of fair game for me. I thought it was even. I thought they both had hits, bro.
I did as well. I thought they both had some big, huge records. Because Rick Ross played some good records. I ain't gonna lie. He played some good records, but like I said, man, the performance, I wasn't really digging the performance.
Yeah, the performance was right.
They like, I don't know what they was doing up there, but but at the same time, the songs was good, man. It was a good turnout. It was something to do on a Thursday, so yeah, I checked it out, man. It was all right. Anybody else checked it out, man? In the chat. What's up? What's up, Uncle Trav? What's good with you, man? How you doing, man? I guess ain't nobody else check it out. I mean, I saw it though. It was alright. It was alright. Wasn't the best. Could have been better. But like I said, the songs was excellent, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Songs was excellent, man.
I would feel better about the Verzuz competitions if they were more like a concert. I mean, more like it just seems like they're just a listening party. You just
that's exactly what it's like.
That's exactly what it's like. That's why when you said performance, I was kind of like, I don't know if we could judge performance, just because I ain't looking at it like a performance, but I do want to see them kind of. You know how like when you spit a rhyme and I be like, nah, you got to give me that shit, E. You got to make me feel the rhyme.
Yeah,
I think that's kind of like what these verses are. They got to make me feel like it's a hit. I don't know. Maybe I don't know how I'm looking at it.
All right, so since you say that, right? So I think about the greatest verses all time. Can't nobody debate this. Jadakiss and the Locks versus Dipset, right? Jada and them ain't had the hits like that, but they had the stage presence, the performance.
He made me feel it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I'm saying with them guys, they just feel like, you know, we got some hits, man. Let's just go out there, play the music, and do a little shake our shoulders a little bit. But them niggas was like, I don't know. Rick Ross, I realized later on when Rick Ross got drunk and tipsy that the nigga basically was lip syncing the whole night for real. I thought it was like, you know what I'm saying, you're not a star. I'm like, this nigga sound good. He sound like the record. Then he start getting tipsy. He starts slipping up. I said, nah.
He really did. Oh, man.
This is not what I'm looking for. This is not what I'm looking for, Ricky Rose. This ain't what I'm looking for. But like I said, they had some banging records, man. I ain't gonna front, man. I had that thing on full tilt. So, you know, that thing was definitely giving what it was supposed to give with the songs.
I mean, Max B had the most energy on stage. I didn't realize. Like,
it was a Max B celebration.
Right? Yeah, I ain't think French and Rick really had that. They didn't give it to me, bro. Like I don't know, man. I don't know.
He was there with his old man hat on. He trying to bring that back.
You see what J-Hove the Great said? I thought it was whack. The energy was kind of low. And see, that's what I was trying to say on Wednesday, that the songs would be good, but I don't know about the performance and how the energy and stuff like that gonna be, because normally, even when you see them in interviews, they both low energy guys. They not you know what I mean, that energy low, but when it comes to stage presence, man, you got to give me something, man. That's why it's nobody to go against Busta Rhymes. It's nobody in the universe of hip-hop that could go against Busta Rhymes on that stage right now. Nobody. So when T.I. was calling them out and stuff like that, it's nobody in hip-hop that could go with Busta. I don't care what you want to say about his hits and all that other stuff. Cannot. Yeah, you know, Yellow D, we ain't get to talk about that. I was going to talk about this stuff on Friday. You know, we had some money moves being made, but we ain't get to talk about it on Friday. But AZ definitely dropped the classic, man. AZ definitely dropped the classic. And I think I ain't going to say I think. I know it's due to the fact of him being on Mass Appeal and getting that distribution through Mass Appeal, through Nas' label. Nas done put out a lot of good records the last 2 years with Ghostface and De La Soul, his album. Now you got AZ. So, you know, he bringing out the classic dudes. Raekwon also. So, you know, he don't, you know. I think AZ need to be right in the mix of the greats. He up there. He did that with one verse, put himself on the map with one verse, man. But it was definitely dope.
I gotta listen to a little more AZ. I ain't listening enough AZ.
First of all, he got a great summer record. He got a great
new
summer.
Shit?
Yeah, new, man. AZ coming. He on Nas label, and then he just dropped the album Thursday or Friday.
AZ and Raekwon remind me of each other. Like, not Raekwon.
Nas.
Nah. Dang. Rakim remind me of each other. They remind me like they brothers or something. Like they giving me similar style.
Well, you know Rakim the God, man. You know why they give you similar styles, but because they both Asiatic and they both God body
Oh
style
yeah,
guys. And
well, now that you say that, him, Rick, they all like they all in the same little.
the whole Wu-Tang, they all they all like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think it's definitely a classic album, man. And I think people should go check it out, especially the older people, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not listening to the younger generation too much like that. We check them out, we listen to whatever the case may be, but we need something we can rock to. You know what I mean? And I think AZ just gave us something, man. He just gave us something, man. I think that first single was definitely a good summer vibe, though. But yeah, man, we got some stuff going. Actually, what's up, Keith? Keith, what's up, man? What's going on, brother? How everything going? Man, we definitely got some stuff to talk about, man. We got some stuff to talk about, man. You know, we did miss Friday, so I ain't trying to get all caught up in the hip hop stuff. Too tough. You know what I mean?
Catching up.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up just a little bit, but I don't, not too tough. I know y'all heard about this stuff going on with Disney. Tell me what y'all think about this, man.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Tell me what y'all think about this. Hey, Keith, man, tell me what you think about this. Yeah, we got Keith on here, man, our lawyer, man. Our lawyer, man. We need Keith on top of this, man. Hey, Keith, what we talk about with this, man?
As soon as I seen it, I was like, I can't wait to see what he gonna say about this shit.
Hey, Franco, you know why I love hip hop so much? It's like I grew up in that era, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was probably about when hip hop really started jumping on. I was a young boy. I was a kid, but I was a young boy, man, and I've been around ever since. I used to be breakdancing with the older heads, man. They used to have breakdance contests. I used to be in a contest as a little boy doing suicides and shit. So yeah, I'm a day one hip hopper. But how y'all feel about this, man? Tell me how y'all feel, man. This your first time hearing about it, Key? Now that'd be dope. Yellow D. Whole show, golden era versus the new generation. The new generation lose all their fans. How y'all feel about this? Disney cruise ship staff is among 28 detained in child exploitation investigation. I want to ask y'all something, and I want y'all to take it. I know Ghislaine Maxwell used to work for Disney. No, you laughing, bro?
That's crazy.
I'm dead ass serious, bro. Ghislaine Maxwell used to work for Disney. Anybody just look it up, man, and check it. Tell me if Ghislaine Maxwell worked for Disney. I'm dead serious. Yo, Disney cruise ship staff is among 28 detained in child exploitation investigation. Let's see what they got to say about this. U.S. Customs and Border Protection detained multiple cruise ship crew members as part of an investigation into child sexual exploitation materials, according to reports. As reported by Variety, authorities boarded 8 cruise ships docked in San Diego between April 23rd and April 27th and detained 28 crew members. Officials said 7 of them were linked to the receipt, possession, distribution, or viewing of illegal materials. The individuals, who are from several countries, are being returned to their home nation, CBP said. Reports indicate that one of the ships involved was operated by Disney. In a statement, Disney said it has zero tolerance policy for this type of behavior and fully cooperated with law enforcement. The company added that most of those detained were not its employees, and any who were are no longer with the company. What y'all feel about this, man? I don't think nothing's safe right now. I don't think nothing's safe, man. What y'all think, man? I don't think nothing's safe. Keith said it's a group. That's a group project. This is what I'm saying.
Dang.
I don't think it's safe, Keith. I don't think it's safe for I mean, we're going to get into all this stuff going on, man, with these viruses. We ain't even got one virus on the loose right now. We got viruses.
Oh, yeah, I see they just added another bus, another ship in the water, right?
That's the main thing, Franco. He said that the right people better go down, not the fall guys, or else it's going to keep happening. That's what I keep saying about the goddamn... This is the same thing I keep saying about the government, right? Where everybody that's in them Epstein files, right? We need to hold people accountable. They need to go down. The world need to see them go down. The country need to see them go down, because we know that if they don't go down, this is going to be an ongoing thing. We know now that they got all these, as Oprah would say, all these cabals going around, and this is the type of shit that they into. So the world is definitely going to shit, Yellow D, and I do not know I don't even know what to think, yo, because I'm hearing a lot of stuff about this. And I remember I tried to say something about COVID, that if you got the vaccine, they were saying you was like a different form of human being. They still saying it, right? And people told me I was wrong, but they still saying it, and I ain't gonna bring up no videos and none of that. But this is the thing that's going on. They saying we've been ejected, those that took the vaccine, been ejected with some stuff. It's just wicked out here, yo. We don't know, man. I know I'm gonna be on my best behavior, man. I'm gonna be out here suited and booted, gloves. I might go get the whole, the uniform they wear, the scientists wear when they got to get sprayed down and shit, and got the face mask on and the glove. I think I'm gonna have to go get some of that type of shit, man, because this is getting out of control. American passenger from hantavirus-stricken MV Honduras cruise ship tests positive as health officials monitor second U.S. citizen. So one of the people that done got off, that they done quarantined and brought to the U.S., got the goddamn virus. And you know what I think? I think everybody on that cruise ship possibly gonna get the virus. And this is how it's gonna start spreading. But you know the crazy thing? Did y'all know that the Hanta, whatever y'all want to call it, right? Did y'all know that shit is a side effect of the COVID vaccination? I don't think y'all heard me. I'm gonna say the hazmat suit. Thanks, Franco. Yo, I don't think y'all heard me. Did y'all know that the hantavirus is a side effect of the COVID vaccination? I'm not saying that's where it came from, but it's also a side effect of the COVID vaccination. Man, I'm about to show you. I'm about to go ahead on and show you. They telling you the page and everything. It's a Pfizer page document, 38-page document, page 33. It's one of 1,233 listed side effects. I actually, this is crazy. I actually looked that shit up like on Saturday. But just to think about that, when we taking these vaccines, do we know if it's any side effects? Do we even ask if it's side effects? We just take the vaccine? We got to start doing we can't keep playing with these people. And this is for real. I want y'all to hear what this lady said. She said this years ago. I want y'all to hear what this lady said, but she said this years ago, and it blew my mind. Let me see.
They will induce a pandemic. You're going to get the flu. Everybody around us is going to get the flu.
You've left the United States of America.
Yes, sir, I have.
Why?
I do not feel safe living in the United
Really?
States.
Do you want to come in and sit down?
No, sir, I'd rather not.
You'd rather just be here so you can make a fast exit if you have to.
As soon as you and I finish,
You're out
I'm
here.
leaving the country again. Why? Because in a very short time, not today, not tomorrow, but very soon, we'll be facing compulsory vaccination under the mistaken term of voluntary vaccination.
Now, what is it about these vaccinations? You think that they're bad?
Well, first of all, let's start with the fact that the World Health Organization has decided that we have 90% too many people. The World Health Organization has been working since 1974 on vaccines to create permanent sterility.
Doctor, the response is going to be, you're crazy. How can you say this stuff?
They will induce a pandemic. You're going to get the flu. Everybody around us is going to get the flu. Then the United States government, based on their statements that they've already made, will say, oh my, we have a pandemic. What that means is a Holocaust, a genocidal Holocaust. Men and women will sicken and die, and those who survive will be infertile.
I want to ask a real serious question. And LBZ, I don't know, you might can help me with this. But she just said something. She just said a Holocaust, right? It's a Holocaust. If people are dying from the vaccination and shit like that, people can't do nothing about that towards the government? That y'all basically force people to get these vaccinations?
Well, that's been the history of vaccinations anyway. I mean, every vaccination that you've ever received, even as a child, has adverse effects.
Man. And we lining up for this shit. Man,
The measles, the rubella, all of that has tetanus shot. All of those has side effects. Every medication you take, everything you take has some sort of side effect that can lead to something else, depending on your underlying condition.
But
this is what you assess the risk of taking it versus the risk of not.
Right.
That's how science works. Everything is not going to be foolproof because we don't know everything, and everything can't be tested because there's no way to test it. There's no way to test the long-term effects of COVID vaccination until you give the COVID vaccination. So we got to look at all aspects of it. We can't just assume that they have to have everything foolproof because the immediate need is more important than what's happening in the future.
All right, so I hear you. I'm glad you said that. Right? So this is where I'm getting at, right? Now, we need the vaccine, is what they say, right? But they was the reason we got the COVID, right? So if you're the reason, if you unleash COVID into the world and force people to get a vaccine that's not good for them, like, we should be able to do something about this, American people, like, other than just sitting back dying and getting sick and getting hospital.
We're voting for these people to make these decisions for us. You see how that works?
Now, let me tell you this, LBs. I'm glad you brought, girl, you on one today.
We put these people in place to make these decisions for us, right? So we that's all that we can do. We don't have the power to individually or as a people do anything outside of our government. We elect our government to represent us.
Man.
So we got to pay more attention to who we're electing, what they're capable of, what they're voting for, and get these people out of there. Stop having blind faith that all Democrats are going to represent us. All Republicans are going to represent us. All independents are going to represent us. We got to stop that thinking.
Well, you know, we're going to have to talk about, tomorrow we're going to do that. You know, we're going to have to talk about what happened, just happened down in Louisiana.
That's happening all over, yeah.
That's happening all over. Yeah, they pretty much saying the black vote, we don't need y'all. But we're going to have to figure something out. I keep saying this. I've been saying this. I wonder how certain people feel, though, that, people used to spew their rhetoric on here. and be on here and say, yeah, it's the American people, our government is the greatest. And I wonder if these people still feel this way. Like, do we, man?
Well, the complex that most of the people that are in support of this administration fall under is the fact that they can't admit that they were wrong. A lot of people can't admit that they made a bad decision. So they're going to stick with it until the day that they die. They're going to make up every excuse to support their decision.
Hey, man, Dawoos, I'm glad you said that, bro. The reason I'm saying people was forced, you're right, they wasn't forced, bro. Right? And I'm saying, bro, I don't know if you're a woman or not, but reason you said, I agree wholeheartedly with what you said. No one was forced. Some got scared because they don't have faith in God, no discernment. Me, I didn't take it, right?
No, people were forced. Let's not act like.
No, I understand what he's saying. I understand what he's saying. They was forced. I agree with that also. But I also agree with him by saying that, people wasn't willing to say, nah, I ain't going without my job or whatever the case may be.
Everybody don't have that, you know what I'm saying? And they know that, you know what I'm saying? Like we can't throw that out there that people were not forced, because people were forced. And even scaring people is a form of force and coercement, right? So that I can't agree with.
Yeah. He said basically forced, though. He said basically forced. He did agree with that. But I understand exactly where he coming from, where me personally, I was just in my head, it just seemed suspicious. And something inside of me said, man, you better not take no jab, right? Because they kept saying people with underlying condition. I said, shit, I got sarcoid.
Listen, I get what people are saying. And I after everything that I've heard, read, seen, that whole COVID-19 had nothing to do with the virus. It had nothing to do with the virus, nor did it have anything to do with the vaccinations that came after it. You can throw those out the window. What the whole event was, a test run of government control over the population. That was a test run to see what systems needed to be put in place, how far they could push people for compliance, right? How far we can get everybody, how far we need to go to get everybody on board before they break, how long it would take before they broke. It was
how about
the virus itself. That's
I don't think the virus. I think the virus was able to be beaten or whatever the case may be. But like you're saying, I agree. Everything was. It was never about the virus. It was about the vaccine. Right? We got to think who was behind the vaccines.
But the thing is, even with that, they're giving it to us anyway. Everything that you can think of that they could have done with this COVID vaccine, they've done it already. They can introduce it into our food because they control our food sources. They can introduce it into any other shot that you get going to the doctor. You don't even know what's in the flu shot. Y'all talking about COVID-19, you better be concerned with that flu shot.
Yo, I'm going to say this too. You're right. You're 100% right, LB. I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm going to play some videos tomorrow. I need y'all to come here. I need y'all to really, because I be saying stuff, be conspiracy theories. I don't even be wanting to say it because I don't want people to be saying I'm fear mongering and all that shit. Right? But if this is what they saying, right? Because I said it before about the people that got the jab being like a subhuman or something like that, right? Remember I said that before, LB? You looked it up and said, yeah, they said it wasn't true or whatever the case may be. Well, we done got another few videos on it, right? And if this could possibly be true, what they are saying, right? That you were shot with something, and all this is a part of Agenda 2030, right? To control the population, right? That they shooting something in you that where they're going to be able to not control, but understand your thoughts, how you think, all this type of stuff with these nanoparticles and stuff that they injected in you. We're going to see, right? These some highly intelligent people talking about it, but we're going to talk about it tomorrow. And I want to just see what y'all think, because I'll be like, yo, man, if this the world we living in and they thinking like this, where are they getting these thoughts from? And it make me think about what LB said a long time ago about time travel. Because how do you think about this type of stuff? Let's inject them with something and we'll be able to control them like that. We gonna see, man. We gonna see. I think it's wicked, man. Frequency, see what I'm saying? Franco, you understand what I'm saying a little. He said, look at the frequency weapons they used in Venezuela. And this is what I'm saying, because they shooting even with the chemtrails and stuff. They saying the chemtrails and putting the metals, us inhaling the metals and metals being in our system for the food and all that stuff like that, they're gonna be able to control us. They say
it ain't even just metal.
But they say 5G. They say 5G is more important to them, more important to them than we know, right? Because 5G is going to be part of how they use this system that they setting up, where they can control the masses. But we're gonna see, man.
Don't get caught up in what you see. Everything we see, you can't get caught up in what you see, because it, like you said, it's all an illusion. You got what's the saying? You got to watch what the right hand doing when they showing you the left or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Don't just get caught up in what we see. Don't get caught up in them talking about chemtrails. Whenever information is out here, from what I'm learning, and these are from people who've diverted from the government. Like, these are people who are whistleblowers and things like that. They're gonna tell you
the same
stuff.
People. They're
gonna tell you stuff to divert, to keep you off of the main topic. Like, they're gonna release information about chemtrails, and we go off on a tangent. Oh, they doing this, da da da. It's not even about the chemtrails. This is just information they don't want you to know. You will never know.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to think outside the box. You got to think about what's the reason behind it.
Right.
What's going on behind the scenes that we need to worry about. This hantavirus thing, and I did check that little thing you showed earlier. That was like fact check that it was not true about the Pfizer thing. But stuff like that
about Pfizer.
Yeah, that it wasn't. That wasn't what it was. It wasn't on the list of side effects. It was adverse concern.
I don't know where you checked that at, LBs. I'm gonna have to go do more digging for you, because I don't know where you found that at, LBs. It's 100 stories on that shit right now.
I know stories.
So I don't know where you found that or got that information from.
These are the things about stories and social media, right? They can spread, and people can do whatever they want to on social media. They can pull whatever they want to support a fact.
But if
that's
you,
what
but if
MAGA
you talk
fail for. We got to be careful about that.
But if you talk about Myrna and Pfizer, right, and they're saying, yeah, well, you know, it's not right or it's not true, and it turns out to be true, then we're doing the people a disservice, right?
No, what I'm saying is we can't just take it for what it is, right? Because how can another virus be a side effect of a virus? That doesn't make sense.
How do you know it can't be?
Just the way the viruses work. Either you have the virus itself and it has side effects, right? But it can't be another virus, because then you're looking at something totally different. The virus structure itself is going to compose to something else. Then you have a mutated virus.
Well, y'all check it out. We're going to have some more info on that tomorrow. That's what we're going to do. But I get it. I'm listening to everything. I ain't taking no chances out here. I ain't taking no.
It's totally false, but I'm just saying, just a quick check. It was like, no, Pfizer didn't say that. It's an adverse concern.
Pfizer ain't saying
on their list of adverse concerns, not side effects. So that's different when you're talking in medical terminology.
So all right. So when you
understand medical terminology,
all right. So when you say that, right, if that's on the labeling though for the COVID or whatever the case may be, let me see what it said actually. So if this is on the thing, like what? I don't know. Maybe I don't understand. So if this is on the label, it said it's one of 1,233 listed side effects, right? If that's not the case, right, what you're saying, right, on a 38-page document, page 33, right? If that's not what it's saying, right?
I don't have it, so I can't look at it.
And you say, and I'm saying that you're saying that it's saying adverse What you said? What was it you
Right.
said?
What is this list, though? I don't know what this list is. And it can't be side effects, right? It's something else that they're looking at. They took a screenshot of.
All right. So I want to know.
I don't know what this is.
What did you say? I know you had said at verse or at something.
Yeah. So
It said,
so it's like everything that we take has adverse events or adverse special interest things that they want to look at to see if that is something that's correlated to it or has something to do with whatever it is.
Or could it be saying that it's? Oh, I see what you're saying. Like it could be similar to the hantavirus.
It could be similar to. It could have some linked there. Something you can compare them to. Like they're kind of similar. They're kind of not similar in a way, or they act different, or they act the same in certain way to certain other things. So it's just something that they had, according to what I'm reading, said it's just it wasn't a list of side effects. It was a list of adverse events that warranted additional medical review.
Yeah. See, I don't know, y'all. Listen, man.
But that's with anything that happens with everything. I'm promising.
I understand that, but I don't trust near vaccine. I don't trust near vaccine that they giving, right? We done heard that a lot of people died from the COVID jab, right? I know everybody done heard that. But see, this is what I'm saying. And see, Al Benton goes off the statistics, what they saying and what they write and all that shit.
I go off of, I did have some medical training, right? So I did do a little bit of, but the way you got to understand science and how things work, we got to be careful because you can misuse information all over social media. I just don't want to put bad information out there either, right? So as much as we throw out there for people to be concerned,
all right. So let me say this:
my best to make sure that it's not completely false.
Okay, good. So let me say this: do you think the COVID jab was good? Was a good thing?
I think the vaccine's purpose served. I think it served its purpose. Yes.
For who? For
the general population.
That's to be determined. But
long term, like I said, long term has yet to be determined because it was something that you can't test for. You can't test the long term unless you actually put it out there. We would have been several 100,000 more people per year dying from the effects of this virus, COVID-19, excuse me, before we even put in something into place if we're waiting to verify every effect of it. Like that's just not how vaccines work. You put it out there, then you make some adjustments. If those adjustments don't work, then you make some more adjustments. But unfortunately, the way that things work with science, some people are going to be lost. Unfortunately, that's just a fact.
So some people just going to be
some people are going to be lost. Some people are going to be sacrificed. It's a necessary what they call it. It sounds crazy, but I understand the logic. It's one of those necessary things. I can't remember what the terminology they use for it, but like some people have to die to save the majority of others.
But what I'm saying is, all right, so do we trust the CDC or the FDA?
I don't.
All right, so these are the people that got to report these numbers, right? That if people die, right? That such and such amount of people died from this. Certain people died from this. But you got a bunch of doctors and stuff like that going all over social media, all over the place, saying that people died from the jab, right? I don't know who to believe. Do we believe the CDC and the FDA that we know for sure be lying to us? Or do we believe what these doctors are saying that's not part of the government and not part of nothing that's going on? So I don't know, you
just don't know who to believe because I don't know who these people are, and if they're angry about something, I don't know that.
You're right. You're right.
We can't not believe them, but at the same time, it's like one of them things. How do you really know? You got to read for yourself. You got to learn to understand stuff for yourself. Not just take everybody's word for it, because for every claim that you can find, you can also find an argument.
And it makes you think, right? when we talk about guys like Bill Gates and stuff like that, when we be talking about Bill Gates and he talk about the vegetables and him putting the vaccines and stuff like that and vegetables and stuff like that, it makes you think, right? You want to do this without like people knowledge. Is your vegetables gonna say, yeah, it contains vaccine? I doubt it's gonna say that. I know we don't believe that it's gonna say that. So at the same time, man, I just think that we need to be on our best behavior. We need to be paying attention to all things. I'm pretty sure LBs will be back, Fly be back. You know, Fly be on his grind. He be all working in the morning. But yeah, man, I just say be on your best behavior, man, and please, stay safe, yo, and ask questions, yo. Ask questions. Meanwhile, I know y'all heard about the norovirus. I know y'all heard about this other outbreak. I don't know what's going on out here, y'all. I know y'all heard about this, though. 115 people have been sickened in the norovirus outbreak on board a Caribbean Princess cruise. Y'all heard about this, right? Tell me y'all heard about this. Somebody said she might as well be a full-blooded blown eugenicist. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people sleep, bro, but you know, me, I don't know if I ain't gonna say I'm the most woke person, but I'm paying attention, dog. I want to see, I'm paying attention, right? When they start talking about depopulation, what the fuck you mean depopulation? I want to know what you're talking about. That sound like you about to off mass people. Like, what are you talking about? What? Man, I don't know what nobody paying attention to, but I ain't gonna be caught with my pants down, man. Yeah, Jay, he said that's the issue with the COVID jab. Most vaccines, it takes years to develop so they can see the side effects before giving it. The COVID vaccine was developed supposedly in less than 2 years. First of all, you got Bill Gates saying that they did not test the vaccine. Like they didn't know. They had to go with it because the outbreak was so bad. They had to go fast with it. They didn't know nothing really with the COVID. They put that shit together and put it out. So yeah, man, I don't know, man. But yeah, 115 people, man, have been sickened. I don't know what the norovirus is, but let's do some research together, man. I ain't like a lot of this shit I ain't never heard of, but I'll be looking it up just to see. Like, is people paying attention? Like, are we just going with our regular day lives? Because I know a lot of times we could get distracted when we got here moving around and shit. But man, this stuff ain't no game out here. Our government playing deadly ass games. Man, listen, man. They playing a different type of game. Norovirus is a highly contagious virus that causes gastroenteritis, leading to symptoms like vomiting, diarrhea, nausea, and stomach pain, often called the stomach flu. It spreads easily through contaminated food, water, surfaces, or direct contact with an infected person. And it's the leading cause of foodborne illnesses in the U.S. While most people recover in 1 to 3 days, it could cause severe dehydration, especially in young children, older adults, and those with weakened immune systems requiring medical attention. I don't know, man. I might as well go through. Go ahead, LB.
That's fairly common though. The norovirus, anybody with kids know that'll go through your house like it ain't nobody's business several times a year, especially if they going to daycare and school.
That's crazy. I don't know nothing about the norovirus. I'm just hearing about this shit. I'm like, what's this? Norovirus.
Oh no. If you got kids, baby, you know what that norovirus is.
I said haunted noro. What the hell going on, man? Hold up. We got another virus out here. Shit going crazy. One more. Breaking live. H5N1 virus detected in U.S. dairy farm air. Multiple samples positive. Scientists warn of possible airborne exposure for workers. Man, I don't know what none of this shit is. A new study has confirmed the presence of live H5N1 avian influenza in the air of U.S. dairy farms, raising urgent safety concerns for workers. Researchers found infectious viral particles within milking parlors, and wastewater, suggesting that the virus can become airborne during daily operations. Tell me what that one is, LBs. Help me out. You
What was that
shit.
again? I missed it. I'm sorry.
Oh, she got, see what I'm saying? H5N1.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that one is, but I remember that H1N1, if y'all remember back in the 80s, 90s.
I think it's something like that. When I start hearing stuff like avian, influenza, I don't know, but I don't know what it is. I just know I don't know what's going on. I know we got
it's a lot of shit. But I'm telling you, we got to look past what's going on. One thing I know for sure, especially with this hantavirus, if they call in FEMA to handle it or to take control, best believe government control is coming in behind it.
I just know this.
They're trying to get something to stick and go viral. We're being attacked by bioweaponism right now. Biotech, I don't even know how to call it because it's terrorism, domestic terrorism. Our own government is doing this stuff.
But
because no way should you let anybody infected go on land, right? No way that made any sense to put them people on land anywhere if they're infected with something that you don't even know how to cure. You should never put them on land. They can survive out there on that water. Common sense. But no, they did it for a reason.
And I was about to say, is it our government or is it just...
Oh, it's our government. Because guess what's going to happen when the government take control? Guess what's going to happen? We got martial law. You can't travel. You can't go nowhere. We can't have no elections. Remember, the overall goal was to keep Trump in office, right?
You know what's crazy? That if this shit happened and people be on house sitting in the house and working from home and Verzuz over the goddamn and all this stuff. Listen, man. We know what's going on. You got to keep your eyes open, like LBZ said, because this shit be wicked how they play this game. They play the game on a whole nother level. They be 10 steps ahead while niggas is still thinking about the one thing that they thought about. They like, you so far behind. Yo.
Listen, I don't know if everybody read it, but I saw one of the things in that 2030 plan was to restrict travel by citizens. So that means ordinary people, to where you can't fly unless you were extremely wealthy or part of the military or a government official. Think about what's happening with our airline.
Yeah, the airline. Think about it, right?
If they implement
JetBlue said they
emergency protocol, they implement emergency protocol because of these viruses. If one take hold, these emergency protocols are implemented. Travel restrictions is going to be at the top of the list to stop. Right? They're going to stop travel.
That'll be the first thing. Yep, one of the first things. Control
movement.
Yeah, man, they playing dangerous. I tell you that. I just don't. Yeah, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on. I know we're under attack. I don't know if we even think we're at war.
Oh, we are under attack. We are behind on we behind on the game planning.
And this why I think you're 100% right. And not for nothing, right? That's why I think I always be on it so much like that, right? Because I'm like, damn, yo, when we gonna get the fuck on defense?
We ain't even on defense. We can't even get the team together,
Yeah, like we don't have no team. First and foremost,
we can't even build a team.
We don't even have no team. Nigga be on for a day and he quit. Like, you know,
so can't do it. But we can't get nobody to sign up to be the coach. We can't get nobody to sign up for the team. We can't recruit nobody.
But I tell you for real, yo, you can't think offense. Like, that's how we move. Like, we ain't got to worry in the world. You know what I'm saying? We ain't think about nothing, but we've been under attack for years and years and years and years, and we still under attack. And I'm not talking about just black people. I'm talking about everybody.
Everybody for decades.
Like, we under attack and we don't even know it. People getting sick and getting ill and don't even realize where their illnesses is really even coming from, or some of them.
But you spend dozens of years trying to fix it.
Like, seriously, and paying money and going broke and like, come on, man. I be thinking about all that type of shit. Like, yo, it's a game that they play. Yo, like if I could get this person sick, this person to pay this much money to this person, so we could get 1 million people this way. Yo, they just think different. They thinking about being in power.
And why no one's asking the questions? Oh, we at the top of the list for the wealthiest countries in the world. Why don't we have universal health care like the other ones?
Absolutely, because Israel got it.
And we paying for it. Did y'all know that?
Yeah, we paying for it.
Health care? Yeah.
But actually, Netanyahu just did, I think, 60 Minutes. He just did 60 Minutes and just said that shit on 60 Minutes. Absolutely. He just did 60 Minutes, I want to say Saturday, whenever 60 Minutes come on. He just did it this week, though. The past week that just passed. But yeah, yo,
yep.
Like we consistently on offense. Let me go to work. They want to keep you fucking occupied so you not paying attention to shit. Go to work, come home, cook, do whatever. 2 hours, you gotta rest. You ain't doing too much. You don't got no time to be focusing on what's going on. You don't see what's going on. But shit, some people out here watching and paying attention. I hope we watching and paying attention, because we've been on offense too long, man. We just on offense, man. And we under attack. We getting destroyed. We getting destroyed. And it's sad to think that your government is responsible. Damn. That's a wicked thought. That's a wicked thought. And then you got your president running around doing shit like this.
I want to make sure everyone can hear. Okay, sir.
Hello, everybody. I want to thank you so much for being there today, and more importantly, for what you did. The statue is beautiful. You know, I saw it during the weekend. We had a big PGA tournament with a great champion, and all great champions, actually, but it was a great tournament, and I got to look at it very closely, and it's incredible. And I just want to thank you. I know it was done from love, and I want to thank Mark Burns, a pastor. He's a good pastor. He's a good man. I've known him a long time. He's been with me from the beginning, right from the beginning. Maybe about 2 days later, right? 2 days.
But right, Mr. President.
he was right at the beginning, and I appreciate it, Mark. You're great, and just really a good person. And I want to thank everybody there. I don't know, here there's a good crowd of people, but I want to thank you all, and I won't forget it. And we love you all, and the country's doing great, and Iran is not doing good because of us. They are not doing well at all, and good things are happening, and I just want to really give you my love, and I wish I could be there where we want to make sure everything's going perfect on the war front. I figure you can understand that, but we'll see you all around. I just want to, again, it's everybody is taking pictures of it. My people told me that it's unbelievable. All day long they're taking pictures. They stand up next to it and they have their picture taken. It really came out beautiful. I didn't know what to expect. I just want to thank you.
Come on, man. This nigga get statues like LeBron or somebody. Like, come on, man. Like, hey, man. At the end
have
of the
y'all
day,
noticed we don't have any stats on what's happening in the war? How many casualties we have?
They not giving none of that stuff. They didn't even report. After they reported, remember the guys that was in the jets, the fighter jets? And they landed in Iran or whatever the case. They never gave no updates after they said, you know, whatever happened, you know, that caused them to end up, the ships went down. We know that. or whatever the case may be. But they landed in Iran and was trying to get to cover or whatever. We never got no information on whatever even happened to them guys. Nope. Nah, Jay, that shit real. That Joker got him a goddamn. He got him a damn statue, brother. He got him a statue. Right? And it make me think of something, right? Remember all the statues that used to be up before and they tore them down and all that stuff, and they trying to get them back. I don't know if y'all knew that. They trying to get all them crazy statues and stuff. Yeah, stuff back. He just adding on. Let me put my statue in history too. This guy, man, they're gonna name the airport after me. They're gonna do this, and I'm like, this stuff really happening right now in real time. In real time, man. I want to see. They say vote. Right? In November, I think the vote is, right? Midterms. I'm going to see how this play out, man. With all this gerrymandering, that's what they call it, LBZ?
Yeah, gerrymandering.
Right? And redirecting the map and all this stuff. I want to see how that play out. Because I've been saying the whole system need to go. Right? I don't know if people feel that way. A lot of people, I done heard some people feel that way, but I don't know how many people feel that way because there's no way we can keep going through this or deal with this type of shit and keep saying this is the right way to do it. This is the right way we go about making change. We cannot keep playing this game knowing, and then people like my uncle, no disrespect, uncle, not like that. He say, vote for the lesser two evils or whatever the case may be. They're both the same shit, right? It don't matter, Democratic or Republican. They're the same shit.
Yep.
Right? And we got to stop playing these games with them. Like me personally, I really be feeling some type of way. Like I'd be like, yo, people paying attention to what's going on? Because right now, we may feel like we're not affected, right? Like, ain't nothing going on. But what about your kids, your grandkids, all the shit that's going to be going on in the future? Are we going to be like, what we going to say? That we had a chance to do something about that shit and didn't do it? And try to egg them on to do it?
We don't have to say that because that's going to be the truth.
Like, I'm just saying, like, we got a chance to do something right now. We got to stand up and do something. I don't know what. I'm not saying no violence or nothing like that, but I tell you what, man. Everything I see from them has been wicked shit. How do you combat wickedness? I don't know. That's all I'm going to say. But something has to be done, for real. Hey, we got some entertainment news real quick. How many of y'all seen this last night?
Me and this man have been at odds for years on years. You coming out here, quite the fucking surprise, but Cat, I can sit and I can watch you, I can laugh, because I'm a fucking fan first, okay? I'm a fan first. Cat, we have an opportunity in real time, this is live television, to put our fucking beef behind us. I am offering you an olive branch of peace. I want to be a brother. I want to be a friend. Cat, I want to move on. Can we move on, man? Can we move on? Katt Williams one time, ladies and gentlemen. Katt fucking Williams. Me and this...
How y'all feel about that, man? I think that was a good thing, man. They definitely good for comedy. I think they definitely been beefing for a long, long time. I think they probably sat down and talked, right? And Kevin let them know how he feel. And at the end of the day, right? I understand what Katt be saying, right? But you be putting niggas on blast. And it's like, they got to defend themselves or whatever the case may be. So that's what I think it was, going back and forth. But behind the scenes, I think the conversation probably was like, man, I know what's going on. I know their agenda. I'm going to get mine before I, decide to do whatever the case may be. But you know what the thing is. This is a whole Illuminati thing that Katt Williams be talking about. All these people that's a part of this elite group in entertainment. So that was really their beef. So however they got around that, I think it's a good thing. And I don't like to see how people in these with hip hop or nothing really. Like if we're gonna keep it battling or whatever the case may be, I'm cool with that. But I don't like to see us going back and forth with each other for real. Beefing when we in these positions. Right? We both made it to where we are. We both made it to where we are. We got to this place where we at, and we got to stick together. Not too many people get to make it in these positions or be in these rooms that niggas is in. You know what I mean? And y'all got an opportunity where y'all can bring others on. So I think sticking together is the best thing. Right? So no beefing, man. Let's keep it peace. Shout out to Katt and Kev for doing that, man. Shout out to them both. Yo, D said they probably been cool behind the scenes the whole time. I think they was cool beforehand. Right? I think they was cool beforehand, and everybody know Katt Williams start getting all the big roles, all the big, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. Remember, Kevin Hart also had another wife, right, who was more dark complected or whatever the case may be. And Katt, when he was saying everybody gets the pretty, gets the yellow, the high yellow girl or whatever that, that's part of this elite group. He was talking about, Kev. I think they both was cool. I think they actually was in something together. But I think they was cool beforehand, and shit went left because Katt was speaking his mind about what he believed. But I think it's like that in entertainment, man. I think certain people in certain positions, because of, I guess you could say, who they know or who they down with or who they affiliated with, and I think that they probably needed to have a discussion because they wasn't having a discussion to get everything back, together. But yeah, man, we got some more news, man. Got some more news overnight in Paterson last night, man.
Scene of a shooting here in Paterson. We know 7 people were involved, according to a local government official. 6 of them injured. 1 allegedly walked off the scene. We're working to learn more information. Everything is pretty preliminary right now at this moment, but Paterson Police Department is here investigating. State County Sheriff's Office is also here at this time. We're here behind the caution tape. Multiple people coming up here worried about their loved ones, friends and family, worried that, their sons, their daughters are within the perimeter here, because this is blocked off in all directions here. You can see blocked up all the way down the block. So we're working to learn more information right now, but we can tell you this is the second major shooting we've covered within the last month here in Paterson. The last one was back towards the end of April. So as soon as we have an update, we'll be sure to share that with you.
Yeah, that was on Mother's Day, man. That happened to be last night, man. Paterson, New Jersey, man.
It's just a random shooting? Like, what was that?
No. See, LBs, you be asking some good questions, but the wrong ones. Listen, man. No, you did great. Check it out. This is how I feel, right? How the hell because this happened in my community once, right? In Jersey City, right? On Mother's Day, 4 mothers got shot. Not just that it was Mother's Day, right? It's Sunday. So it's no more cold. No more where, Sundays ain't nothing going on. Like, it's no more that type of shit going on no more. That been off the table. Let's go ruin the festivities. That's what we doing? Certain shit's supposed to be off limits, man. Certain things ain't supposed to happen. Certain days, like Sundays that we know, and people probably thought that was just a thing on TV with The Wire, right? Because that was also in The Wire. But before I even seen The Wire, niggas was doing that type of shit. On the 7th day, he rests, nigga. Y'all niggas don't got no chill on a Sunday. It's Mother's Day. On Mother's Day, you went and got your mother a gift and went out here to do a drill. Come on, man. This shit just be wicked, and I be trying to understand what the fuck is going on in our minds. It make me think, I don't know, because people been crazy. Don't get it twisted. People been crazy. But it seemed like this shit at all-time high, man. Or maybe, like you said, we say all the time, social media bringing everything to the forefront and you're getting to see everything in real time.
Right.
This shit is ridiculous, man. I got one more ridiculous thing before we go on to some more entertainment news real quick. Check it out, man, because we just talked about the story the other day with the grandmother with the liquor. Check this, Goofy. They get the El Goofy Award of the day.
Year-old child is dead. The parents now charged, accused of giving the child whiskey to knock them out. Crews responded to a home near 63rd and Carmen in Milwaukee February 22nd. When they got there, the child was not breathing. Tonight, the child's parents, Kevin McCall and Christina Davis, are charged with chronic neglect. In the criminal complaint, prosecutors say Davis wanted to make the child pass out with medicine in their bottle, and a witness identified that so-called medicine as Fireball whiskey. The complaint says McCall admitted to leaving the baby and a 6-year-old sibling home alone at least 25 times in a 6 to 7 month period. Both parents are in the Milwaukee County Jail tonight on $10,000 bond each. 1-year-old.
Hey, Keith, right? That used to be a thing, right? I don't know about Cali. And I ain't gonna say I don't know about Cali like that, because like I said, I used to live in Cali, right? And it seemed like shit probably was jumping off whenever, right? But yeah, man, certain things you're supposed to have like a code, man. Like certain things, like, if we even move like that, right? The young niggas, right? I always thought to move with respect, right? When you got the old ladies in the hood or the young ladies in the hood, right? This is how you keep peace with the hood. If they got goddamn groceries coming in with the groceries, niggas is running, oh, yo, come on, let's go help with the groceries. Or whatever the case may be, like certain shit, you're supposed to move a certain way, to have for the community to have your back, right? Because if the community ain't got your back, nigga, your time on the streets is very, very fucking short. Right? They can't wait to get you from out of here. You want to have the community rallying behind you. You want to be a good guy. You want to have the kids, when the ice cream truck come up, say, yo, come on. Y'all want some ice cream? Come on. I got y'all. You want to be able to do that where you got a little respect in the hood, because these people will protect you. If you're doing shit like that, you don't have no protection. You don't have no love in no fucking hood. You shooting on a Sunday, on Mother's Day at that. Nobody should want to do is fucking shooting on fucking Mother's Day. Like, word. These niggas really out here moving crazy, these young niggas, and somebody need to bunch all of them niggas up in a room and get stern with their ass, man. Make sure they ain't got no ratchets on them, man. No straps. No diddy. But yeah, no straps. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Keep you not lying, yo. Everybody want to be the grimiest or the slimiest. That's what we're gonna call them. They ain't even grimy. These niggas slimy. They slimy. If you could go move and say, yo, you know what? I'm gonna go kill a nigga on Mother's Day and have his mother mourn him. Think about that shit. That sounds like a well thought out plan, right?
Well, that's why they filling up the jails. So let them keep thinking that. Filling up the graveyards and filling up the jails. Unfortunately, some innocent people getting caught in the crosshairs because of their stupid decisions. But hey,
yo, it's sickening, yo. I be sick of hearing stuff like that. And then you got these parents who I just played with the goddamn whiskey.
now,
I mean, with the fireball.
now I'm gonna say this, right? Because I grew up off of
No,
but
that's
people
why I
have
said
common sense. It's like they don't have any freaking common sense anymore. Like, you're just stupid. You're a stupid parent. I'm sorry. You're stupid. Because I know, like, I grew up with home remedies, so it was straight like liquor, corn liquor, moonshine, stuff like that. But that we were getting treated with asthma. We had asthma. So my grandmother would give us like gin and moonshine or whatever to kind of open up our chest. So it's a responsible way to do it, but then you're stupid if you're leaving that stuff around or giving it to them in an obscene amount. Like, you gotta know, if you drinking and you giving the child a drink, that don't make sense, okay? Because you get drunk and you don't have control if you ain't got good sense, especially. So it's never a good idea, but that's absolutely crazy that you would give a child that much whiskey to kill them.
To where they would die, right? It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Man. Hey, Keith,
you give him a sip. If you're gonna do it, you give him a sip. You don't, maybe 2 sips, but you don't let him drink a freaking cup, a whole shot,
and then put it in the bed.
You're an idiot.
I understand you ain't watching or monitoring the baby. It should never get to that, man. Hey, Keith said it's gonna. Keith said
that's what they here at 9:45. So already done called. I'm waiting.
Keith said it's gonna get worse with the gas prices rising and summer heat coming. Not only that, Keith, people are losing their jobs, brother. A lot of people losing their jobs, man. And I'm hoping this will be an easy summer, but I think this is gonna be a critical summer, man, all over the country. I just hope that it's not, man. I hope that it's not, man. I hope that it's not. I just think it's going to be, though, right? They want us to think the money running out. That's the type of stuff they want us to think, that the money is running out and ain't no money. That's how niggas gonna be feeling, because there ain't no real money in the streets as far as hustling. These niggas hustling backwards for real. And the reason I say they hustling backwards, because nowadays you got to put fentanyl and everything. Nigga, don't you know what time you could get for fentanyl, nigga? This shit has been a setup from the beginning. Now they running the game. Now the drugs got to have the fentanyl in it, and you got to be selling this shit is a setup. Ain't no money out here. You niggas ain't going far.
Yeah, you're killing off your customers.
But it's like a whole generation is killing off themselves. They would love for it to be a purge in the communities, but we don't need the purge in the communities, man. We might
that
need
is the purge, don't you think?
Yeah, that is a purge, but I don't think we need the purge in the communities. We may need the purge, but not in the communities. Some people get my drift, some people may not. But we may need the purge. just not in the communities. We got to direct our energy in the right place. That's all I'm saying, man. We just can't. It seemed like we can't get a break. And then we got America, and we always talk about this, America being conflicted, right? Because we against each other. It's nobody on one side of, like, we split down. I can't even say we split down the middle. We split in like 15 different parts. Some people like this, some people like that, and we can't all see what is really going on, or we're all not paying attention to what's going on. And it's like, yo, what we gonna do? Because we are under attack right now. And I'm gonna say it one more time, man. We under attack right now. Right now. Not now, but right now. Hey, man, I know y'all saw. First of all, you know I got to talk about this. I should have talked about this first thing this morning. I seen a little funky ass out there. What's up, Cardi? I seen her out there supporting Steph, man. Stefon, fresh off his trial. He done beat his trial. Where she was at during the trial, though? Where she was at during the trial? Y'all think they even broke up? I don't know, man. What y'all think? Y'all talk about, come on, man. Stefon be right back to his old tricks next week. He'll be right back to his old tricks next week. For sure. For sure. I believe that.
Hey, you get me?
Yeah, brother. What's good?
Hey, yeah, you know you treat that like, yeah, that's my beat. I get that anytime I want, man.
Anytime I want. He'll be right back to his old tricks next week. He'll be right back to his 3-year, his old tricks next week. Now, this next video I'm about to show y'all, right, it's disturbing a little bit, but I'm going to give y'all what's going on, right? And I'm going to see if y'all can see it, but it's a 3-year-old girl, right? Her mother is being apprehended by the police or whatever the case may be. And they got the 3-year-old down on the ground like she's getting arrested. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about this video real quick, man, because shit pissed me off, man. I ain't gonna lie.
That's traumatic.
That's crazy, right in front of the little girl, man.
And they got a goddamn German Shepherd. That's maybe overkill. That's traumatic.
That's crazy, right in front of the little girl, man.
And they got a goddamn German Shepherd. That's maybe overkill.
Did y'all see the little girl? Did y'all see the little girl? Yeah, he gonna be. Man, he's gonna be going next week. And I think he's gonna be on the roster probably by next week. But he gonna be doing him. Come on, Yellow D, man. That shit was heartbreaking, bro. That shit was heartbreaking, man. Did y'all see the little girl on the ground? I'm gonna play it back, yo. That shit pissed me off, man. Like, come on, man. We don't got no better policing than this, and these the people we supposed to trust. Come on, man.
That's traumatic.
That's crazy, right in front of the little girl, man.
And they got a goddamn German Shepherd. That's maybe overkill. That's traumatic.
That's crazy, right in front of the little girl, man.
And they got a goddamn German Shepherd. That's maybe overkill.
Hey, yo, I don't know how many of y'all familiar with Julio Foolio.
You know who's not familiar with Foolio?
We know who you not. We know you are not
Julio.
Well,
Wino.
Julio Foolio is no longer with us, right? And Julio Foolio, that's a little girl right next to her mother on the ground. The little girl is up. The little girl is the one you see with the white shirt on the ground with her mother. Yeah, that's a little girl. But Julio Foolio is no longer with us. He lost his life, and recently, you know, the guys that all did it have all been caught. They've been found guilty, and it's just, you know, I'm starting to hear some of their stories now about who they were and people and stuff like this. Well, this was one of the killers. This little kid right here. That's him right here. But this little kid right here, you would never think that kid right there with that face would end up being the one that did that night. He one of the ones that got one of the ones that's gonna get the most time. He might get the most time. But you would never think that kid would end up that kid, because as I'm hearing the stuff about him, he actually had some shit going on in life. You know, he had some shit going on in life, pretty much had everything to gain or everything to lose, but fucking with the wrong ones. And then, you know, I saw him in court and seen him crying, him being the only one crying, and now I know why, because he had some shit going on and he'll never he ain't gonna get a chance to set foot in the streets again.
So he
What you were saying, LBs? I heard you before. I cut you off abruptly. My bad. Oh, she gone. But listen, man.
I was just asking whether he was the one that was the shooter. Is that what you said?
They all were shooters. All four of them were shooters. I'm talking about they were shooting high power shit, magazines and big guns and stuff like that. But this idiot decides to take his mother car and do the shit in. You know, and it's like it's almost like he was one of the main orchestrators. But he gonna him and the chubby dude Murphy, they gonna get the most time. They just recently got found guilty, but they all gonna end up getting life. You know, they was facing death penalty, but they all gonna end up getting life. They ain't never coming home. If he's smart though, the light skinned one, right? Even though he was a shooter and all that, he may be intelligent enough to figure a way out of that. It'll be later in life though, 25 years later, 28 years, 30 years later, but he may figure a way out. But the rest of them, I don't think they're getting out. Like if you even see them in the interrogation room, yeah, they ain't going nowhere.
So let me ask you something, E. So hypothetically, say if this kid was driving the car and didn't really know what was gonna happen because the other boys was like, "Yo, let's go do this," and he started telling that, you think he would be wrong in this case? He'll be a snitch.
Yeah, he'll be a snitch. You know who you're affiliated with, right? You guilty by association, right? It's niggas in jail just by being affiliated with a certain block or a certain group of people that really ain't had nothing to do with nothing. There's a bunch of people in jail like that, just guilty by association. But him, on the other hand, he knew everything that was going on. He was carrying a bag with the guns in it. They had an Airbnb that they stayed in the night of, you know, they his background and stuff. He ain't had no record. He had some shit going on. He had some shit going on in his life. He was working. Yeah, they did. They, you know, and that's why I'm saying he might be intelligent enough. Because just to see him break down and cry and shit, I could tell like the guys that he with, like he don't even really mix with them that good. He just one of them niggas that happen to probably be from the area that's just like, I chill out with them sometimes, they're my boys, but other times, most of the time, I'm at work. But nah, you ain't got your mother car for that drill, nigga. You gonna sit your ass right on down. What's going on? You gonna sit right on down. And that's just how that's gonna go. It was something else I wanted to play or show before we got off here. But yeah, on the strength of that though, because we ain't got enough time. Shout out to Julio Foolio, man. And I see his mom. It's crazy because his mom's a troll too. She on Instagram and shit trolling the niggas that they lost trial. Like, so yeah, she like different too. So I don't know, man. She different too. So shout out to Julio Foolio though, man. You know what I'm saying? That at least, you know, you wasn't able to, you know, survive, you know, the ambush. You definitely getting justice. As the people would say, I don't know if it's justice. I don't be wanting to see nobody really be in jail. I'd rather you get what you dish out. But
sometimes it might be jail.
Yeah. And that's why I'm saying he getting justice. So at the end of the day, man, you know, his mother could at least get some type of closure. You know? And I don't think it's really closure because you don't know if these guys were paid niggas to get them and the niggas that really wanted him out there because he had beef with some other dudes. You know, and these dudes was the last on the police radar. So did somebody, you know, pay them off and, you know, they ain't talking. But, you know, that kid, like I said, man, he gonna feel like he might not, if he don't, you know, get in that little library and start easing his mind and start trying to get himself together, he'll never make it. I don't think he built to make it or last a long period of time. Yeah, he not built for it tough. I don't believe it.
I ain't either. That's why I try not to go. So that's word to the wise. Don't nobody do nothing around me because I ain't going to jail for nobody but my children.
Yeah, man.
You can have it.
And you know, it's crazy that, you know, the way we think, right? And I used to do things where I done been arrested for other people's shit before. So I you know, no, real shit. You know, so I understand like another person's shit. They know it was they shit. I know it was they shit, but they didn't get arrested. You understand what I'm saying?
I was singing like a canary.
And I got arrested or whatever the case may be. But I started realizing and learning that certain things I used to always do on my own, where I'm not involving nobody. I don't want to give a person a opportunity to even tell on me. You know what I'm saying?
The people that you took, the people that you did it for, would they do it for you?
I didn't do nothing for them, right?
Well, I mean, if you took the blame,
let me give you the scenario.
If you were accused instead of them, would they have done the same if they were in your shoes?
let me give you a scenario. So it was my man. He had a white Averex on. This back when Averexes was like really popping. I see they back out now, but back when they was popping, Averex, and you had the Fat Joe 560 leathers, right? So I had a white Fat Joe 560 leather, and my man had a white, and we wasn't even together. He had a white, we just from the same area. He had a white Averex jacket on, and the police had a informant or somebody who copped from my man, or whatever the case may be. So I happened to go in a store and come out the store. They see me with the white jacket on, and I got arrested. You know what I'm saying? I actually got out of the case because they gave up Mark money to cop.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I had to go through the whole process. I had to bail out. I had to fight the case. I had to go through the whole process, and the whole time it was never me. You know what I'm saying? I had end up, the way I fought it though, I had a whole bunch of cases that end up backing up, and I had to go sit my ass down anyway. But I got out of that case because it's like, yo, where was the Mark money? There was never no, you know what I'm saying? I never had no Mark money. You know what I'm saying? I never even got to spend $1 in the store because y'all ran down on me. But I got arrested, and my man said, yo, they was looking for me that night after I bailed out. I said, yeah, I know.
Oh,
I knew damn sure it wasn't me. I ain't do a damn thing. Hey, man, we reached that time. I ain't even know that I'll be still going. Because we actually got more content, but we'll be back tomorrow. Yo, listen, man, I got some videos, like I said, that we're going to play tomorrow. Y'all going to tell me how y'all feel, because maybe I am a conspiracy theorist. I don't think so, man. It seemed like all the conspiracy theories that everybody that had in the past came true. That they ain't really conspiracies. So we're going to see how it play out, man. Listen, I'm Motor EMS, man, the Have Nice Mascot. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man, today. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. We'll get back to you. Make sure y'all hitting them notifications so y'all know when we're going live. Man, other words, see y'all tomorrow, 100.
LBZ, y'all, holding it down for the ladies on the Barco Boys morning show. Thank y'all for joining us. Like he said, make sure that you're liking the video, subscribe, share, keep coming back, join us for these conversations. We appreciate hearing from everybody, especially our regulars. Thank you for coming back. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Remember that existence is automatic, but purpose is chosen.
Hey, yo, Fly Global, Mr. Everywhere You Ain't Never There. I am the Jersey representative South. Appreciate everybody tuning in today, man. Make sure you tell a friend, like, subscribe, and share, man, and follow the page, man. Appreciate y'all. We will see y'all tomorrow.
100.
Can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm about halfway through it, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about 3 steps forward. Actually, you gotta come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot like Pippin.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I am the Have Nice Mascot.